Halo guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to Case Files, The Death of Paulette Williams. Oke, kita langsung new game aja lah ya. Oke, jadi ini intinya game interogasi. Jadi ada kasus pembunuhan dan kita harus menginterogasi tersangka ya. Oke, ini gue harus ngapain nih? Important, please read. Some selections require holding your selection.
The video feed should be up and running. So if you can see me and hear me, then everything is working exactly as it should. Now I just want to take a quick moment just to go over the setup that you got there.
Bisa
make sure
ngezoom.
everything's working properly, make sure you feel comfortable.
Oke, jadi kita petugas di belakang layar ya guys.
Now what you're looking at now, this is the real-time video feed, and you've got the controls right in front of you that you can use to toggle back and forth between the two different camera angles. Now this whole system is all touchscreen, so all you got to do is just touch whichever feed you want, and that's the one that's going to be displayed.
Oke, so ada dua angle ya.
Second, just toggle back and forth, make sure everything's working properly. All right. Now, as long as this video feed is running, it's also being recorded and saved.
Oke, ada rekamannya juga.
Right now, in case you want to revisit any of this information later.
Jadi nggak apa-apa kalau kita nggak dengerin ya.
Becomes available for you on the
Oh ya, ada musiknya tapi nggak usah lah.
Now, this is where I'm counting on you, okay? This is where I really need you to utilize that playback monitor and carefully analyze these suspects, all right? See if there's anything, and I mean anything, that you happen to catch that I'm going to miss while I'm in here, okay? That's where I'm counting on you.
Okay.
Now, the video files that are going to be on that playback monitor, you have full control over, but you have to be aware that those files will not be available to you until we're done with each session and the recording stops, all right? So that covers
jadi kalau udah selesai live-nya lah ya.
Let's do a quick recap on the case.
Bisa kita matiin.
Samantha Williams, age 31, found her mom,
Samantha, umur 31,
dead in her bed after being
maknya mati umur 62.
For about 2 months. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary there, seeing as though Paulette was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, part of the hospice care was for Paulette to receive these 30 milligram Oxycontin.
30 milligram Oxycontin apa itu?
The medical examiner noted extremely high levels of
obat berat ya?
in Paulette's system. Okay, these levels far exceed the 30 milligrams.
Obat
now,
apa
to
namanya?
top it off, the hospice worker,
obat keras.
named Michael Schaefer, he noted that there were missing pills when he went to do his final count. All right,
banyak ngomong pun dia, gue mending cek ini.
Pills of Oxycontin to be exact.
Now, ini korbannya.
It's important to note that Samantha and her husband, a guy named Elliot Jordan, who's age 34,
Brown.
They're the sole caretakers, right? So they're the only ones.
Tersangkanya ada dua. Yang pertama Samantha Williams. Now, ini anaknya, profesi guru pengganti, alibinya. Suspect claims she was asleep in her bedroom. Jadi dia bilang dia lagi tidur pada saat ibunya meninggal ya. Ibunya meninggal karena overdosis obat. Tersangka kedua Elliot Jordan. Son-in-law itu anak tiri kan? Anak tiri apa anak angkat? Anak tiri kan ya? Self-employed sound engineer. Jadi kemungkinan nih anak dari suami kedua si Paulette ya. Informasi Rabu pagi 9 Februari 6:45 pagi Samantha masuk ke ruangan korban dan menemukan dia meninggal. Habis itu korban dibawa ke rumah sakit dan didiagnosa mengalami kanker pankreas. Selama 2 bulan sebelum dia selama 2 bulan ya, Oxycontin itu penyebab utama dia meninggal ya, kelebihan overdosis Oxycontin.
That's all I got. So I'm going to bring Samantha in here first, and we'll get the video feed back up and running in just a sec. All right?
Ini udah mau ini deh, udah mau. Oh, yang interogasi bukan kita, dia udah mau interogasi si Samantha. Ini apa? TTMG, monthly statement, direct debit, credit card payment.
Okay, Samantha, we are recording. Today is Saturday, February 19th, 2022. I am Detective Martin Ruiz, Badge number 762.
Gue bisa nulis ya?
With me here,
Oh,
Samantha
kita bisa
Williams.
bikin note.
Samantha, I'm going to ask that you please spell your first and last name for me.
Samantha, Samantha, Williams, Williams.
Oke,
Thank you.
thank you.
Now I do need you to
Kayak kita
acknowledge that this statement is being
nyoba-nyoba lah ya jadi penulis ya.
recorded and that you do consent to that recording. Is that correct?
Yes.
Samantha
I know we had a chance to go over your rights
Williams.
in the waiting room, but I do want to remind you that those rights do remain at all times today, okay? And also, you are by no means obligated to make this statement, right? You understand that?
Yeah, I do understand, yeah.
Okay.
Oke, mana
The last
interogasi
thing is
lah,
I
lama
know,
banget.
We spoke right about a week or so ago, so I'm probably going to ask you some very similar questions. If I do, just please go ahead and answer those, but this time for the record, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Oke,
So, Samantha, let's just start with you telling me what happened.
Okay. Where do you want me to start?
Wherever you'd like, just tell me whatever you think I should know.
oke.
Okay. Well, there's not really that much to tell. My mom was on hospice care for quite some time, as you know.
Oke, Paulette
Stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
dirawat ya.
I woke up one morning and
Kayaknya rawat jalan ya. Kayaknya rawat jalan kan dia
it
bisa
wasn't
ke
really
rumah kan.
shock or anything, you know, we were expecting
Rawat
it, but
jalan.
we just didn't
Samantha
know when it was
menemukan
And Samantha, you're a
Paulette
substitute teacher, right?
Yeah. That's
meninggal
correct. I'm working on
pagi.
my teaching credentials.
So I'm assuming that's the reason that you were up so early that morning?
Yeah.
Oh,
I usually get
ini.
up at 6.
About 6?
Oh ini playbacknya.
Well, I woke up. I was
Oh,
doing
gua kira
my
yang-
morning routine. I
Oh,
took a shower,
nge-startnya di sini.
went to make breakfast. Then I was gonna go give my mom her morning pill, and
Okay, hold. So around what time
Ini
was it that you were
Bakal ada
giving her
plot
this
twist gak
morning?
sih? Ternyata si detektifnya yang ini,
6:45.
yang membunuh.
At 6:45, okay. And then,
Ya siapa tahu kan biar seru
what
kan.
did you do after that?
Well, I went in to wake
Oke, ini
up
kayak
Elliot.
tagihan-tagihan semua ya.
He called the hospice
Ini apa nih? Ini
nurse.
beda sendiri nih.
So see, this is where
Tiket
I'm
pesawat,
lost. I don't understand.
Samantha
Why did you
Williams.
call the hospice nurse? Why didn't you guys call 911?
Boarding time jam
Well,
8
that was our protocol.
Tuesday.
We'd gone over it quite a few times with our
Wait,
care team, and,
Tuesday?
that was just what we were
Rabu
supposed to
dong.
do.
Ntar.
Now, the care team, that's
Emaknya
Michael Schaefer, right? He's the
ditemukan
hospice nurse that's with the
meninggal
care team.
Yeah, I
Wednesday,
And he was there actually within
tanggal
about an hour.
9.
There were all these other people that came
Ini 19 Juli.
to clean up
What?
everything else, clean up the body.
9 Februari.
Elliot and I, we just
9 Februari.
out of the way.
And just
Kok
for the
jauh
record,
banget
Elliot's
tanggalnya?
husband, right?
Yeah. I know it's confusing because we don't share the same last name.
Capital Max. Oh ini
And how
kredit
long have
card,
you
tagihan
been
kredit
married?
card.
Just under
Samantha
2 years.
Williams. Kok data si ini kagak ada?
All right.
Siapa yang cowok tadi namanya?
So
Lupa lagi gua.
why don't you tell me about the days leading up to all this?
Mau nih kredit nih,
Oke.
kredit card juga. Banyak banget kredit card loh. Siapa sih satu lagi?
Back.
Elliot Jordan.
Why don't you go back to Monday, February 7th.
Anything yang bisa
That'll
gua
put us
apain?
about 2 days prior to your mom's death.
Ya gua matiin nggak?
Monday was pretty typical.
Ini apa?
I got up, I did my morning routine.
Fotokopi kah? Printer?
I went to work. I went to the gym and the grocery store, and then I was home about 7:30. Elliot actually had already ordered Thai food, so we had Thai food and then sat and watched
Gua udah
TV
nggak
for the
ngikutin
rest
lagi.
of the
Ntar
evening.
kita cek-cek dulu
I
ya.
went to bed about 10:30.
Fire escape plan. Oh ya ada
Now,
AT.
did you give your mom a dose of Oxycontin that morning?
Yeah, I do the morning.
Bisa gua
and the
coret-coret?
evening.
So it's just the 2
What?
pills every day?
bisa gue coret-coret ya?
Yeah, about 12 hours.
Oh
apart.
tulisan, gue mau nyoret-nyoret. Oke,
Sometimes
Paulette
there's a breakthrough dose if she's really
C.
having a lot of
Williams.
discomfort, but it's not normally part of the routine.
Korban ya.
Gotcha.
Victim.
Now, I did did have a chance to speak to Michael, right, the hospice nurse. Are you aware that he visited that morning?
Suspek
Yeah. Michael comes every Monday. I'm normally not there.
siapa sih
I'm
namanya?
usually at work, so Elliot's
Samantha,
the one that lets him in.
So, seeing as though
daughter.
you weren't there, then it's safe to say that you really don't have any idea like what could have happened during his visit, right?
Elliot,
No.
Jordan, son-in-law.
But I mean, I don't think that it would be anything different than a regular visit. Why? Did
Okay.
Michael say something happened that day?
No.
Lu bisa keluar kah?
Not at all. No, I was just curious. That's all. So Tuesday, February 8th. How'd that day go for you?
Kapan sih ini selesai?
Honestly, about the same. Minus, I guess, the gym and the grocery store. I was pretty tired. So
Okay.
I went home right after work.
Dia langsung pulang.
Elliot and I just had some leftover Thai food. Watched TV for the rest of the day.
Makanan sisa ya.
Went to bed,
Makanan
just like I
Thailand.
always do.
And that would have been around like 10-ish, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean, give or take 30 minutes.
and I'm going to
Okay.
assume that Elliot also that same day gave her her evening dose of OxyContin. Is that correct?
Oh, saya lihat yang ngasih.
Okay, so
Tapi dia ngasih
so seeing
berlebihan
as
tuh
though
siapa
you
nggak
didn't
tahu
give
ya.
your mom a pill the morning of her death, right? Then it's safe to say that Elliot, right, he would have been the last person to give your mom OxyContin. Is that correct? Right, like nobody else could have given her a pill, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Kok nggak yakin gitu?
Any breakthrough doses that day?
Wah, curiga nih gua.
No, not that I remember. No.
Oke.
Now-
Oh, kita catat.
Samantha, these 5 missing pills. Do you have any idea how these 5 pills could have
Oke,
gone missing?
Elliot terakhir
No.
kasih obat
Well, you are at least
Paulette.
aware, right, that these 5 pills have gone missing.
5 pil
Yeah,
obat Paulette
that's what Michael said. Yeah.
hilang.
And I'm assuming that's part of the reason why you brought us down here.
Yeah, that's a big part of the reason. Samantha, I can't seem to understand how 5 30-milligram OxyContin pills could have gone missing.
Oke, 30 miligram.
Honestly, I can't tell you.
Oke, kenapa dia nggak ngasih tahu?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Samantha mencurigakan.
All right, Samantha, is there anything else that you think I should be aware of?
Merahasiakan.
Anything that you need to tell me?
Obat hilang. Pil hilang.
No, not really. No. But can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Are we being suspected of something?
Oh, dia nggak tahu kalau dia jadi
Samantha,
tersangka ya?
foul play is absolutely a possibility here, yes. Right, that's why I'm here. My job is to try to figure out what happened. Okay, but as long as you're honest with me, then we're good, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
Jujur aja sih,
look,
Samantha, mana
there's
pilnya?
one last thing that I want to clear up with you, okay? First, I need you to verify you still have some student loan debt. Is that correct?
Yeah, I do.
Oke,
And
Samantha
it's a pretty large amount that you owe, right?
punya utang.
About 105,000. Yeah.
Buset,
105,000. Wow, that's
100
a
ribu
pretty significant
dolar.
amount of money.
What the hell, man?
Now, prior to your mom's death, did you know
Dan bilang
that she
ibunya,
had a life insurance policy for
oh kan benar kan?
$250,000?
Ibunya punya
That's given directly
asuransi.
to you, her only child?
I did. I mean, I didn't know about it until she got ill.
Paulette
So
asuransi.
prior to all this, you had no idea that she had this life insurance policy?
250 ribu tadi ya?
I mean, I'm I'm sure she had something. I assumed she had something, but I didn't know any of the details of it, the amount, nothing.
Oke.
All right, what can you tell me about Costa Rica?
Costa Rica?
Yeah, Costa Rica.
Oke, Samantha pura-pura tidak tahu ya.
You're probably referring to the plane ticket that I bought.
Tidak tahu soal
Yeah, that's correct. What's that all
asuransi.
about?
Oh ya, dia mau pergi
There's
ke
just
Costa Rica di
been so
sini
much
ya.
going on.
Mana sih?
I've
Oh,
been
masih
really
ke klik.
stressed out with, and I was just planning a little vacation for a bit. while school was
Costa
out, that's all.
Rica.
So that's why you bought the ticket for July?
Gimana sih cara lihat Melvin Intel? Apa sih itu?
Now,
Internasional ya? Juan Santa Maria.
you bought a one-way ticket, Samantha.
One way ticket.
So, were you never planning on coming back?
No. No, it was it's just a cheap fare that I found. There's this app that tracks your purchases for you,
Oke,
but it only
Samantha
deals in one-way fare tickets. It's for plane travel.
beli one way
So
tiket
I saw that ticket and I
ke
bought that
Costa
flight. And
Rica.
I just was waiting for the right return flight. I just
Mungkin
haven't found it yet.
gak
What about Elliot? Two of you weren't
gak
going to go
niat
together?
balik.
No. We weren't sure if my mom would still need care at the time.
Oke.
And Samantha, you didn't think to
Bentar, nih.
mention this earlier? I mean, this seems like a huge oversight, don't you think?
Oh, ya cuma segini
I
doang
didn't see
ternyata.
what it had to do with anything.
Mana cara gua kalau mau nyatet
It's
lagi?
just a vacation.
It's just a vacation.
Gak bisa ya? Wah. Udah dong
Samantha,
berarti.
you okay?
You don't have to bring any of this up to Elliot, do you?
Ya kenapa kalian berdua tersangka
Possibly,
loh?
yeah.
Ini gimana cara gua? Oh, oke. Ganggu banget ada muka dia di sana.
Samantha, are you sure there isn't something that you need to tell me?
Udah, gue cuma jadi tukang catat doang di sini, guys. Wah, sialan.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right, Samantha, let's give you a break. Okay, we'll get your husband in here, okay?
Husband. Oh, dia udah nikah kah? Oke, gue bisa tonton berarti. Next. Oh,
Okay, Samantha, we are recording. Okay, Elliot, we are recording. I do want to remind you that the rights that we went over in the waiting room, they do apply at all times today, okay?
Cool.
All right.
oke.
Okay, so today is Saturday,
kita nonton
February
aja lah ya,
19th,
guys.
2022.
Gak bisa ngapa-ngapain juga.
I am Detective Martin Ruiz, badge number 7621, and with me here is Elliot Jordan. Elliot, can you do me a favor and please spell your first and last name?
Oh, astaga. Gue yang salah translate berarti son-in-law itu
Last name Jordan.
ini.
I
Menantu
do
ya?
ask that you please acknowledge that this statement is being
Oh,
video and audio
alah.
recorded and that you are
Oh iya
consenting
ya.
to that recording.
Son-in-law itu bukannya
Okay. And lastly, I do want you to be
Ini
aware
ya?
that you do not
Tiri
have
ya?
to make this statement. You're not
atau sih
obligated.
mungkin gue yang salah ya, guys.
Understand that, right?
Berarti ini suaminya si
So, Elliot, yeah,
Samantha.
I do want to get your take on things. So why don't you just tell me what happened?
I mean, there's not much to tell.
Oke, sejauh ini yang kita tahu si Elliot nih yang paling terakhir yang ngasih obat ke si Paulette.
And that's it.
I mean, there's really not much to say. Just an unfortunate
Bentar, tadi
situation.
gue Interogasi si
Let's see
Samantha
if we
berapa
can,
lama ya?
maybe explore a little more here. Why don't you tell me what happened on Monday, February 7th?
7 menit, 8.
There's nothing out of the ordinary. I woke up around 11 a.m. that morning.
Kayak dia bangun jam 11.
Our hospice nurse, Michael, he gets to the house on Mondays at noon. Let him in when he got to the house, and he tended to Paulette while I took a video call from a client. He left later that afternoon, and I continued to work.
Oke.
And you're a sound engineer, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and you work from home?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
you can,
WFH dia.
So after I wrapped for the day, I ordered some Thai food. I hadn't eaten all day. I was starving, so I didn't wait for Sam to get home. But she got to the house.
Berarti mereka
pretty
tinggal sama si
soon
Paulette ya?
after I finished eating, and
Tinggal bareng mertua ya?
watched some TV. She went to bed. And then after she went to sleep, I hopped on video games online and played until about 2 a.m.
Kayak dia main game sampai jam 2 pagi, terus tidur.
Do you normally go to bed that late?
Yeah, usually later, honestly. I have trouble sleeping, so I just kind of stay up until I'm...
Oke, biasa begadang dia katanya.
So I'm going to assume, right, you gave Paulette her dose of Oxycontin that evening. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I gave her a dose around 7. That's routine.
Oke, dosisnya 7 ya normalnya
So,
si
based on this
Paulette
routine, you
ya.
obviously gave her,
Tapi dari
you
yang
gave her
tadi
a
dia
pill of
interogasi
Oxycontin
kata si
that night, right, February 7th.
apa sih nama detektifnya
We
lupa
assume
gue.
that you also gave her,
Hilang 5 ya,
dose
berarti
on,
kemungkinan si
Tuesday,
Paulette
February
itu
8th that night. Does that sound accurate?
dikasih 12.
Okay. All right, so what about Tuesday? Anything out of the ordinary on Tuesday?
No. I worked on a track for most of the day for a client. And Sam got home around 5. We ate leftovers from the night before. And
Oke, hari
watched
Selasa
some
tidak
TV.
ada
And then after she went to
terjadi
sleep, I
katanya.
hopped online, played video games, and
Sama seperti rutin, si Sam tidur dia main game.
And that's it?
that's it.
All right. So based on everything that you're saying, then you would have been the last person to give Paulette a dose of Oxycontin, right? Prior
Lah
to
ini aja diulang.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Okay. Did either you or Samantha give her any breakthrough doses on that day?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, as far as I'm aware, no.
Okay, so let's assume that everything that you're saying is accurate. Can you explain to me how 5 30-milligram
Okay.
Oxycontin pills could have gone missing?
Apakah dia bisa menjawab?
The only thing I've thought about is that maybe the pharmacy messed up.
Wah, nyalain
Happens
farmasinya.
from time to time, right?
I mean, yeah, it happens.
Ya bisa sih farmasi.
It's extremely rare, but sure.
Ya cuma iya kan langka, jarang
But
kali
see,
loh, nggak.
even if that were the
nggak
case,
selalu.
that still doesn't explain how Paulette overdosed, does it?
I guess not.
Lagi pula kalaupun benar salah ya,
Elliot, right?
itu benar-benar
job
jarang
is
kalau
figure
farmasi
out
sampai salah
how Paulette overdosed.
ngasih
That's my
jumlah
job.
obat.
So,
Dan
with
kalaupun
that in
salah,
mind,
nggak
is
mungkin
there
sampai
anything
5 loh.
that you need to tell me? Anything that
Hilang.
I should be aware of?
Can't think of anything else. I think we've covered everything.
Tapi BTW mereka nggak ngecek ya?
Are you sure?
Kan lagi
Yeah,
bohong ya.
can't think of anything else.
BTW kalian ngecek nggak guys? Kalau
All right.
ngecek ini nggak? Kalau misalnya dikasih obat katanya sampai hari ini tiba-tiba, oh ternyata kurang. Oh udah. Sejauh ini yang ada motif si Samantha sih, dia ada utang. Dan ibunya, telepon. Oh ini. Oh si Martin Ruiz nelpon.
Well, I don't know about you, but it feels like both of them are hiding something. Samantha definitely feels off, and Elliot seems a bit too nonchalant for my taste.
Ya,
I'm
gua
gonna bring
setuju sih.
Samantha back in here in just a sec. I want to see if I can pry some more information out of her.
Oke.
But look, before we do that, we really need to think about how we want to approach this. I think that if I put some pressure on her, she'll crack for sure.
Oke,
But honestly, I'm
semangat Martin.
Part of me also feels that I should keep playing nice. I don't know, maybe a calm approach may get her to trust me and open up more. But then again, if this is all an act, she might see right through that bullshit and use it in her favor.
Oke.
Honestly, I don't know. It's hard to get an exact read on her. Why don't you do some review?
BTW,
See if anything helps guide how we should move forward. Maybe you can get a better take on things. And listen,
ya
take
dari
all the
tadi gua
time you
dengerin
want,
loh.
okay? I don't care if these two are here all day and night. When you're ready, you give me a call and you let me know how you want to play this. I'll trust your judgment.
Wih, jangan
All right, I'll
gitu lah.
talk to you soon.
Oke. Keep selection press. Be calm with Samantha. Put pressure on Samantha. Oke. Dari interview tadi sih si Samantha yang punya motif ya. Dan alibinya juga nggak masuk akal loh. Lagi tidur. Bentar, sebelum kita next, gua mau coba recap bentar ya. Dari sikapnya sih dia nggak mau ini ya. Oke, tadi ada senyum dia. Kok tadi ada senyum? What?
Where do you want me to start?
Wait.
I woke up. I was doing my morning routine. I took a shower, went to make breakfast.
Bentar.
Then I was gonna go give my mom. her
Meninggalnya
morning pill.
6:45.
Okay, hold. So around what time was it that you were giving her this morning pill?
6:45.
Wih,
About 6:45.
berarti udah bangun dong
And
dia.
then, yeah, what did you do after that?
Oke. Kita pressure lah. Hey Martin. Wah, kok nggak diangkat?
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so you want me to apply some pressure? See if I can make her crack?
Yes.
I like that. Not a problem at all. Let me go grab Samantha and we'll get things up and running in just a sec. All right?
Oke.
Bye.
Bye. Oke, tinggal nunggu kita ya.
Alright, the video feed should be up and running, so if
Gua
you can see me and
mau hitamin loh. Kok malah muncul? Oke, kita catat sini ya.
this is a continuation with Samantha
Samantha
Williams. The date
and
is still February 19th of 2022.
Elliot.
Samantha, I'm going to be very straightforward with you. As it stands right now, everything, and I mean everything, points to you being the person who did this.
Wait. Kita taruh alibi ya.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
5 obat hilang.
Samantha, you have a lot more debt than just the student loans.
Samantha utang 105
But everybody
Ribu.
has a lot of debt.
Samantha, I'm going to
asuransi
run through some numbers, okay?
Paulette
You feel free to correct
250.000.
me if I get anything wrong. We established the
Samantha alibi
$105,000
belum
for your student loan
bangun.
debt. You also have $5,700 that you owe on your car.
Oke.
And you have 2 credit cards, right? Both of which are maxed out. And that is $15,000 for those.
Oke, dia punya kredit card tapi udah max
did I
ya
get those numbers correct? Does that
pemakaiannya.
sound accurate?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. Now, tell me, what does that work out to in terms of a monthly payment? Right? I don't need the exact number. Just give me a rough idea.
I don't know, like
Kan dia nggak ada bisa jawab loh si Samantha ini.
a month, maybe.
It's about $13.50. Okay. I had 14, but we'll go with your number. So $13.50. And you live with your mom, right? I'm going to assume that you pay her something every month. Is that right?
$5.50.
Kayak 500 dia ngasih ke orang tuanya ya
All the groceries and bills and things.
untuk belanja-belanja dan bayar tagihan ya.
And salary, what do you bring in salary wise after taxes every month? Again, I don't need an exact number, just give me an estimate and that'll be totally fine.
2,100.
About
Oke,
21.
gajinya 2.000.
So see, Samantha, you have $1,900 in monthly expenses. Okay, you're only bringing in $2,100 a month,
Berarti cuma 200 dong.
right? That's leaving you with $200 a month. Just $200 a month to
Sedikit
cover
banget ya.
things like going out, buying clothes. I mean, that's it. You have only $200 for your disposable income every month. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now, see, that's really tight.
It is.
So see, Samantha, what this shows me, this shows me financial motive. Right, you see that, right? Financial
Iya sih.
motive.
Ya kan benar kan, motifnya kan keuangan kan. Udah utang,
Now let's
banyak
switch
pengeluaran,
gears just for a sec, right?
gajinya nggak seberapa.
So earlier, both you and Elliot stated
Asuransi
that Elliot,
ibunya
right,
sih
he was
nolong
the
banget
last
itu.
person to give your mom Oxycontin prior to her death, correct? Correct.
Yeah, that's what I stated. Yeah.
Udah tinggal bilang korek aja susah banget.
And neither you nor him gave your mom any breakthrough doses that day, correct?
Korek.
Correct?
Sumpah jawab aja.
I did.
Oh, ngaku dia.
You did. But Samantha, you just stated that Elliot was the last person to give her I mean, you just stated that.
I am sorry. I was just confirming what you said that I said earlier. I did actually give her
Dia ngasih.
that day.
Kan benar kan?
And is there a reason you didn't bring this up earlier?
Kenapa lu nggak ngaku dari interview sebelumnya?
There's so much going on. I honestly, I just overlooked it. I just remembered when I was sitting there in the waiting room.
You overlooked it. You overlooked giving your mom a dose of Oxycontin literally the night before she died. You overlooked that?
Wah, parah lu, Samantha.
I know that it sounds hard to believe, but
Yeah, Samantha, yes, that is very hard to believe. You are correct.
I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
Masa bukan motif karena pengen ngambil asuransinya sih?
Okay, so you were actually the last person to give your mom a dose of Oxycontin prior to her death that Tuesday night. Now, around what time did you give her this dose?
Malam kah?
11 p.m.
Oh, tengah malam.
I was having trouble sleeping, and
Dia nggak bisa tidur.
it's very rare for me.
Tunggu 11 malam berarti masih bangun dong si Elliot.
And I went to go check on my mom,
Ini main game sampai jam 2 kan?
and I saw that she was having a lot of discomfort. So
And how much did you give her?
Ya 5 lah.
usual, 10 milligrams.
Weh, nggak mungkin dong.
And Elliot, did Elliot give her any breakthrough doses that day? Maybe before you got home?
Kok bisa 10 mg sih? 5 pil 30.
And how can you be so sure? I mean, it seems like you've left out
Oh,
some very
yang
important
hilang 30
details.
loh.
There's a chart on the refrigerator, and
Ada chart di
we
kulkas.
write everything down, and there wasn't anything else given that day.
Oh, kayak
Did you
nyatat
write your,
yang dikasih ya.
Your 11 p.m. dose on that chart?
Enggak lah. Tidak mungkin lah dicatatnya. Ini kok 10 mg ya?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Don't remember.
Manta kasih
Okay,
tambahan.
so no additional breakthrough doses that day.
Obat 10
unless,
miligram.
unless, of course, Elliot, right? Maybe he forgot too.
No.
Berarti masih ada 20 mg yang hilang.
Elliot's super responsible. He would never forget something like that.
Oke, katanya si Elliot sangat
Okay,
bertanggung
Samantha,
jawab ya.
let's lay this all out, okay? You've got crippling debt, Samantha.
Oke, kita balik ke utang
You had a mom who was dying,
dengan asuransi.
right? You have this $250,000 life insurance policy. And now,
Kok lu
right
nangis sih?
now it's made evident that you were the last person to give your mom Oxycontin prior to her death, right? You gave her a breakthrough dose on top of the already scheduled 7 p.m. dose that night.
Oh, jadwalnya jam 7.
Okay, now Samantha, I may not be the best detective in the world, but surely you can see how this makes a very strong case that you did this. You see that, right?
Oh, nggak bisa lagi.
No, I didn't.
Samantha, you had to have done this. Samantha, you were the last person to give her Oxycontin. You just stated that.
Oke, normal. Obat jam 7 PM.
I didn't.
Samantha, are
11 PM.
you really telling me that you had nothing to do with the death of your mom? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I would never
Okay.
do anything.
What about accidentally?
Lah, lu ngasih tambahan kok.
Okay, what about accidentally? Maybe
Matinya
maybe
karena
we've been looking
overdosis
at this
loh.
whole thing the wrong way.
Wait, kita cek si Elliot. Ada gerak-geri aneh gak?
Samantha, I mean that
Normal sih.
maybe you accidentally measured that dosage wrong that night. Right? Think about it.
Iya sih.
You're tired, right?
Dari yang dia bilang,
You're stressed.
dia ngasih karena kasihan sama ibunya kan. Ditambahnya satu dosis lagi 10 mg normal kan.
Samantha, maybe you just weren't thinking straight,
Baik banget sih Martin cuy.
right?
Dibilang
and maybe
si Samantha salah
when
kasih.
you went to give her that dose, you measured it incorrectly.
Buat normal.
What do you think? Samantha, you did this. You know you did. Okay, look. Even if this was
Samantha,
an
gua
accident,
butuh
right,
jawaban lu.
the fact still remains that you did this. So can you at least admit, okay, that maybe, right, just maybe, you accidentally measured that dosage wrong? Can you at least admit that?
Woi, jawab woi.
Samantha, listen. I am on your side. Okay, I am on your side. I know that you would never intentionally kill your mom. I know that.
Oh, lu
Okay,
jadi
this-
baik. Tadi katanya mau
this was
ngasih
an
pressure.
Okay, but see, I need you to admit that, Samantha. So can you at least admit
Wah,
that?
kalau lu
that
nggak mau
maybe
ngakuin
you
lu
made a
salah,
mistake,
berarti niat dong.
right? You made a mistake, right? That's possible, right, Samantha?
I mean, yeah, I guess that anything is possible.
Okay, now, Samantha,
Wah, nggak mau
listen,
ngakuin dia.
I need a direct answer, okay? I need a simple yes or no. Okay?
Minum dulu
I'm
sana.
trying to help you.
Oke,
Okay?
kasih dia minum
I'm
dulu
trying
lah,
to
woi,
help you,
Martin. Gimana sih cara gue nelpon dia lagi interogasi, nggak bisa ya?
Is it possible that you accidentally measured her dosage incorrectly that day? Yes or no?
Wah,
Yes, okay. Yes, it's possible.
lu kok kayak terpaksa
Samantha,
gitu.
Listen very carefully, okay? Okay, remember, I'm on your side, right? Okay, you and I right? We both know the tremendous amount of stress that you've been under. We know.
Oke.
And we both know that it is very possible that you accidentally killed your mom.
Lo kan nggak sengaja, accidentally. Kok lu nangis?
Now, Samantha, what I need you to do, right, is I need you to tell me the truth, okay? Right? What I want to do is I want to make this easy for you, right? Samantha, look, we know this is what happened, right? After all, you were the last person to give her the Oxycontin, okay? So please, let's make this easy for you, okay? Tell me the truth.
Woi, Samantha.
Tell me that you accidentally killed your mom. Right? That's the truth, Samantha.
Ya,
Samantha, make
akuin
this easy
aja lah
for
kalau
yourself.
memang nggak sengaja.
Okay? Make this easy for yourself. You tell me the truth, right? And then you can put this whole thing behind you. Okay? You tell me the truth and I will promise to do everything I can to make sure that you never set foot in prison, okay? But you have to tell me the truth.
Iya, kalau lu kasih alasannya bisa nggak kena ini loh, kena hukuman, nggak kena pidana. Hitungannya pidana kan?
Yes.
Gua nggak
what,
ngerti
Samantha?
hukum lagi. Yes what? Lengkapin lah. Yes apa?
Yes, what?
I killed my mom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oke.
Now, Samantha, listen. Listen, I know that was hard. But what you just did, Samantha, you just made this easier for yourself, okay? You just made this a lot easier for yourself.
Wah, kayaknya makanya gue di belakang layar ya. Kayaknya gue kalau jadi si Martin udah gue tabok si Samantha.
Okay?
Gak mau ini
Samantha, stay
kooperatif.
with me, okay? Listen. I need you to tell me what happened to those 5 pills. I need to know what happened to those 5 pills.
I don't know.
Samantha, you do.
I
You
don't.
do. Yes, you do, Samantha. You do, and I need you to tell
Woi,
me.
iyalah itu masih ada
Tell me what
20
happened to
mg
those
loh
5
yang hilang.
pills.
I swear to you, I don't know.
Samantha, tell me what happened to those 5 pills.
Wah, akhirnya marah sih ini. Akhirnya marah si Martin, Kak. Nah, si Martin aja nggak sabar loh.
You don't know.
No. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Oke.
Okay.
Nah, bakal ditelepon lagi kita. Hai Tin. Nah, bener kan?
Well, that went better than expected. Now, I'm still having a hard time believing that she really forgot about that 11 p.m. breakthrough dose, though. But I guess we did get a confession, so this may be a done deal. Now, I know we still can't account for those 5 missing pills, but that confession should hold up.
Oke, masih ada 5.
But to be honest,
Kita masih harus cari tahu
because
5
of those
pills
pills,
itu
I'm
kemana
still
ya.
questioning whether or not this was intentional. Maybe Samantha's smarter than she lets on. Now, if it was intentional, we need to know if Elliot was in on it. This seems like the perfect plan that would benefit both of them. Now, he seems pretty well composed, so we really need to think about how we want to move forward with him. I can be aggressive and paint him as an accomplice or even the mastermind behind everything. See how he reacts to those accusations. Or, since he claims to have no idea what happened, I let him speculate on how things went down.
Oke, kita harus mutusin
Let him
gimana
explain
si
things in his own
Martin
terms. See where that
bakal
takes us.
nginterogasi si Elliot ya.
Why don't you look things over and let me know what you'd like me to do? All right, I'll talk to you in a bit.
What? Masa langsung di accuse? Oh no. Nope. Expand dulu lah, ini mah nggak perlu ngecek gua. Jelasin dulu. Buset, si Martin nih ngapain sih lama banget ngangkat. Hey,
Okay. The laid back approach it is. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let me see if I can get him to speculate. Let's see what he has to say. It's good. All right. Give me a sec. Let me go grab him, and we'll get things back up and running. Okay?
oke.
Okay, bye.
Bye Martin. Apa nih ada wanted? What? Kayak familiar gua wajahnya. Kayak Putin gak sih?
Okay, this is a continuation with Elliot Jordan. The date was
24-hour
Saturday,
video
February
surveillance.
2022.
Buset, banyak banget
So,
CCTV-nya,
Elliot,
anjay.
I got some new information from Samantha, and it turns out that you actually weren't the last person to give Paulette a dose of OxyContin.
Yeah, she just told me in the waiting room.
Oh, dia udah ngasih tahu
So she
di
told
waiting
you
room.
that she gave Paulette a breakthrough dose around 11 o'clock that night. And you have no idea about that?
No,
Now, why do you think that is? Is that maybe because you were gaming, you think?
probably.
Now, what about the chart, right? You guys have a chart on your fridge. Did you check the chart?
No, I already gave her medication that night, so there was no reason.
Ya dia nggak ngecek lagi.
Did you
Iya
check
sih,
in
kalau
on
dia
her
udah ngasih jam 7 dia
after you
ngapain
gave her evening
malamnya ngecek lagi ya?
Though she seemed
Bentar guys. Oke, sorry. Kecabut tadi headset gue ya.
considered, so no, I didn't check again.
So do you normally not check in on Paulette? I mean, you're the one, right, who's up to all hours of the night. I feel like you'd be the best person to check in on her.
I mean, I occasionally.
Ini kayak suami-suami cuek ini si Elliot nih.
No, not that night.
See, Elliot, this is where I'm having a problem. Okay, things just they're not adding up. All right, somebody is being dishonest with me. All right, Elliot, let's take a look at the things that we do know. Okay, we know that Paulette overdosed on OxyContin. Right, that is the official cause of death. Okay.
Oke.
We know that there are 5 OxyContin pills that are unaccounted for, right? We also know that Paulette, right, she was in such poor condition. I mean, heck, you know this, right? That there's no way she could have taken those pills herself, right? She needed assistance, right?
Berarti si
Now, that leaves
Paulette
us
nih
with
sampai
3
kayak
people
lumpuh gitu ya mungkin ya?
that could give Paulette her OxyContin pills, right? One of them is her hospice nurse, Michael Schaefer, okay? The other one is Samantha, right, your wife. And then the third one, Elliot, is you.
Tapi si
Okay.
itu kok
Now,
nggak masuk tersangka
in
ya si
regards to
Michael.
Michael, right? His last visit was Monday,
Oh,
February
alibinya
2nd, okay?
jelas ya.
Now, based on that date, if he was the one that gave Paulette a larger than normal dose, then Paulette would have just died way sooner, right? That's just a medical fact. Okay, so that leaves us with you and Samantha. That's it. Okay, so one of you, or I don't know, maybe both of you, I don't know, okay, gave Paulette a larger than normal dose that resulted in her death. So
Oke.
what
Oh
I'm
ya bisa
trying to
juga
figure
sih
out
mereka
is who
kerja
did it.
sama ya.
Okay, and was it an accident? Okay, or was it intentional? Right, that is where I need your help, Elliot. Okay, I need the truth. Right, so tell me the truth, Elliot.
Kalau
What
dua-duanya
happened?
bohong, kemungkinan
I've
kerja
already
sama
told you
dong.
everything I know for sure. All right. I gave her a dose that night. She seemed fine. The next morning, she was dead.
Well, see, based on that, then what you're saying is that Samantha had to have done it.
That's not at all what I'm saying.
Gimana
All right,
sih?
Elliot, let's
Lu mau bela
let's
istri
again
lu
go
apa
back
enggak?
to what we know. Okay, let's look at what we know. We know
Kalau lu
that
bela istrimu, lu yang
Samantha
salah.
has a tremendous amount of debt, right? You know that.
I'm aware.
Okay. And I know that you have no debt. Okay, I did some digging around. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed. Right? You have no debt. Is that correct?
Pretty much.
BTW, kalau istri lu
lastly,
punya utang ya
all
utangmu
know,
juga kan?
right? That Paulette had that life insurance policy, right? I mean that's enough money to pay off all of your wife's debts, right? I mean that puts you two in a pretty good spot, right? At least financially speaking, right? So I want to know, Elliot, did I get all of that right?
Yeah, you got all that right. I mean, I don't know if you're considering the pain and suffering that me and Sam have been going through, or the fact that she's just lost the most important person in her life. But, you know, yeah, you're right on.
Look, Elliot, I'm not trying to sound like a cold person, okay? I'm not a cold person, all right? All I'm doing is I'm laying out the facts. Those are facts, all right? Now, I'm not overlooking, okay, the pain and suffering that you and Samantha are going through. I'm not overlooking that, okay? But at the same time, right, there has to be some relief, right? I mean, knowing that Paulette no longer has to suffer.
Oke.
I mean,
Ini
some people might
si
view that as
siapa sih
positive,
namanya?
don't you think?
Lupa lagi gua namanya, si Elliot nih
Perhaps.
masih mencoba membela
Well,
si
what about you? I mean,
Samantha ya.
do you think that that Paulette not suffering is a positive for her?
You're gonna have to ask Paulette.
Ya kalau bisa gua tanya si Paulette, gua
Or what
tanya
about
loh.
your wife Samantha? Do you think that's a positive for Samantha
Aneh
knowing
lu
that
jawaban lu.
she doesn't have to see her mom suffer anymore?
You're gonna have to ask Samantha.
Wah, nggak kooperatif banget si Elliot nih.
Elliot, man, I need your help. Okay, I need your help with this. All right, I believe you, right? When you say that you don't know what happened, I believe you, okay? But something happened, right? Something happened that night, right? We've got 5 missing pills, right? And Paulette has overdosed. All right, so if you had to speculate, right? If you had to speculate, if you had to put the pieces together yourself, what do you think happened?
I don't know.
Elliot, look, I don't need a concrete answer.
Wah,
Okay, what I need is your
sumpah.
help. All right? Just
Nggak bisa
tell me
pakai
what you
ancaman
think
kah?
happened, okay?
Todong pistol
Pure
gitu biar dia
speculation.
jawab.
What do you think happened?
Pure speculation.
Set speculation
Maybe,
lagi.
and I do mean maybe, Sam messed up. Gave Paulette the wrong amount. I don't know.
So you think this was an accident?
Look, we've been under a tremendous amount of stress, all right? Especially Sam. And if, you know, I'm throwing out hypotheticals here, then sure, she made some kind of mistake. It's the only logical
Ya berarti lu
explanation.
ngakuin si Sam salah dong.
So you think that that's it? You think that that Samantha just made a simple human error, right? That unfortunately resulted in the death of her mom. That's what you think?
No. I am speculating because I'm being forced to do so.
Buset, gara-gara dipaksa.
Well, Elliot, that is a very interesting speculation. You know, I'm curious. Did Samantha tell you that she confessed? You know, she confessed to accidentally measuring that
Oh,
dose
kayaknya
of
risih
mom.
banget si Elliot ya.
Sort of, you know, she was hysterical, crying,
Seperti ada yang
emotional,
disembunyikan.
you know.
Wait,
This makes sense, you know, but I you know,
wait.
couldn't
Dia
make
pakai
out
kursi
what was going
roda.
on with her.
This does make sense. You're right. It does make sense.
Wait.
But
Oh, si Elliot
but
pakai
it
kursi
doesn't help us
roda.
with these 5 missing pills, does it? Right. It doesn't help us there. So Elliot, again, if you
Gak ada
if you had to
keterangannya sih.
speculate, right? What do you think happened to those 5 missing pills?
I don't need to speculate
You don't need to speculate, and why is that?
because I took them.
Oh, itu ngaku lu.
You took those pills.
Yes. I took them because I need help sleeping. I have trouble sleeping, and I thought those would work. Pure and simple.
Buset, dijadiin obat tidur sama dia.
So you're telling me that you took those pills for your own personal use?
Yes.
And why didn't you bring this up earlier?
Because it's embarrassing.
Oke, si Elliot ngaku dia
You
ngambil
didn't think
pilnya
that
untuk
would be a
obat
big
tidur
deal.
dia ya.
No.
All right. All right, Elliot. One last thing here. Tuesday night, okay, after Samantha went to bed, who can account for your time?
No one.
No one. Now, what about the people you're gaming with online? I mean, none of those people can account for your time?
I was doing random matchmaking. I don't know them, they don't know me.
Wah, main apaan nih? Valorant kah?
All right, Elliot, is there
Gak punya teman dia kayaknya main
anything
video
else that you would like
gamenya
to add to your statement?
random matchmaking.
Nope.
You sure?
I've told you everything I know.
All right. We'll take a break, okay?
Oke. Tadi yang terakhir gue nggak dengar lagi si Elliot ngomong apa. Oh iya, Pak Martin.
Wow. I have no clue what to believe at this point. You think Elliot really took those pills himself?
Ya bisa aja sih, walaupun gue juga nggak gitu yakin ya.
All right, we got a few ways we can go with this. Based on her confession, we can charge Samantha. That should hold up in court. As for
Okay.
Elliot being the sole person responsible, I'm not too sure we have enough evidence.
Ya memang kita nggak
But
punya
if
cukup
you-
bukti
If you
si
feel he's
Elliot
still
ya.
hiding something, I can charge him. I'll try to find a way to justify it if that's the route you want to go. We can also charge both of them. Maybe it was premeditated after all, and the two of them carefully planned this whole thing. Just got to be sure we have the evidence to back that up. We can also let them both go.
Oke,
I don't know, maybe we don't have enough evidence to make a case against either of them. All right, look over everything. I'm going to follow your lead. Just make sure you choose carefully, okay? If we make the wrong decision here, it's both our asses. All right, give me a call when you're ready to wrap this up.
Oke, ada 4 pilihan kita ya. Kita bisa bukan nangkep sih, ya nangkep lah istilahnya ya, nangkep si Samantha, tapi maksudnya belum langsung dihukum karena kan harus dipersidangkan dulu ya. Kemudian bisa si Elliot, bisa keduanya, bisa dua-duanya kita bebasin. Sebenarnya sih nggak punya cukup bukti si Elliot sih, gue setuju ya. Karena nggak mungkin kita nangkap nggak ada bukti kuat.
All right. All right, Elliot.
Ini tadi
One-
gue
one
nggak
last thing
dengar
here.
nih yang terakhir.
Tuesday night, okay, after Samantha went to bed.
Oh ini tadi yang masih gaming online ya? Yah. Oh, bukan you.
Okay, this is a
Habis dia yang ditanya soal game online tadi apa terakhir ya?
They don't know me.
Oke, kita tonton bentar ya.
All right, Elliot. Is there anything else that you would like to add to your statement?
Oh, statement gak ada ya?
No.
You sure?
Benarnya sih kalau dari ini kata si Martin sih kalau gua mau nangkep si Elliot kata dia bakal nyari dia lagi. Mat, kayaknya Samantha deh. I don't know. Alah bodo amat lah ya.
Okay. Yeah. I'll charge Samantha. Let me get her back in here and give her a chance to add anything else to her statement, and then I'll make the arrest. All right. Give me a sec, and
Oke, ini
we'll get things back
kayak
up and running.
interogasi
Okay.
terakhir ya,
Bye.
baru ditangkap. Mana lama banget mulainya, woi. Oh, oke, udah mulai.
All right. This is a continuation with Samantha Williams. The date is Saturday, February 19th of 2022. So, listen, Samantha, we are going to be releasing Elliot, okay? He's going to be able to go home soon. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for you, Samantha. Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry ya Samantha. Tiba-tiba dia ngaku pula kalau si Elliot kerja sama.
Why not?
Samantha, is there anything else that you would like to add to your statement today? Anything?
Kalau memang si Elliot bantu lu, akuin aja.
No. But I can't go home.
Sorry Samantha, nggak bisa.
Afraid not. No, Samantha, no.
Nanti ya,
Listen,
tunggu putusan persidangan ya.
Listen, okay. I am officially charging you, okay, with the murder of your mother, Paulette Williams.
Kabar, itu kan belum putusan akhir.
I'm sorry.
Masih harus dipersidangkan kan. Santai, kalau nggak bersalah lu aman kok.
Now, Samantha, I'm going to ask you again. Okay, I'm going to ask you again. Is there anything else that you would like to add to your statement today?
No? Santai Samantha. Ini masih di polisi loh.
I loved her so much.
Samantha, I'm going to assume that's a no. Okay, I'm going to assume that you don't want to add
Oke, dia nggak mau nambahin statement apa-apa.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ya meskipun motifnya baik ya, maksudnya tadi kan dia mau bantu karena ngeliat emaknya apa,
I need you to stand up.
nggak nyaman apa-apa gitu ya.
I didn't mean to.
Pokoknya dia nambahin lah untuk
Samantha, I do need you to
membuat
stand up.
emaknya tenang gitu kan. Tapi kan gimana pun udah ada dari dokter loh batasan dosis. Makanya guys, kalian jangan inisiatif nambah-nambahin dosis ya, apalagi ngasih-ngasih obat yang
Samantha,
gak ada di
turn
resep.
around and put your hands directly behind your back, okay?
I'm sorry Samantha.
Alright, Samantha, I'm going to grab a couple of officers who can escort you out of here. I will be back in just a second.
Tenang, masih ada persidangan ya. Kamu bisa bebas kok. Tapi memang si Samantha yang paling banyak punya alasan ya. Termasuk utang itu sih. Ya terlepas gua apa ya? Ya, baru mau ini. Terlepas mungkin dia tidak berniat karena utang, tetap aja kan. Apa nih, udah kelar? Oh, hai.
Hey,
Hey bro.
I think we screwed up.
Kenapa?
Samantha's reaction seems way too sincere. I don't know.
Ya sih.
I don't think we got this one right.
Wah, salah gua.
All right, we've been here long enough. Thanks for your help. I appreciate it. Bye.
Bye. Case close. Wah, salah kita, guys. Wah, salah. Tapi ada 4 ending sih. Tadi waktu gua milih yang chart Samantha itu muncul ini ya, muncul achievement Steam itu katanya unlock ending 1. Berarti kan ada 4 ending ya. Mungkin gua berarti bukan si Samantha ya. Tapi gua nggak ngeliat yang aneh loh dari si Elliot. Ya cuma paling aneh dia nggak kooperatif aja sih, nggak mau jawab. Wah, jangan bilang si Elliot. Apa nggak dua-duanya ya? Nggak mungkin mereka berdua, karena si Samantha aja kan salah ya. Berarti antara si Elliot atau mereka dua-dua nggak bersalah. Oke. Well, You have completed the case. Ya paling cuma 4 kali lah. Gua kayaknya nggak bakal ngulangin buat nyari ending lainnya. Karena jujur menurut gua game ini kurang ya. Kurang banget guys. Gimana ya? Maksudnya gua sejam, ini udah sejam belum ya? Ya sekitaran sejam cuma nonton gitu loh. Interaksinya tadi cuma 3 kali kan. Gua milih yang gimana interogasi si Samantha berikutnya, sama gimana interogasi yang berikutnya si Elliot ini mau ditangkap atau diinterogasi lagi. Sama yang terakhir udah pilih ending. Gimana ya, maksud gua kayak kan kita bisa terlibat dalam pertanyaan gitu loh, misalnya apa yang mau ditanya gitu kan. Itu kan lebih interaktif ya gamenya ya. Ini kayak nonton sih. Jujur aja menurut gua kurang. Walaupun secara konsep gua suka ya. Maksudnya konsep interogasi kasus gitu. Dan BTW ini game Case Files ini bakal ada, gua nggak tahu si sequel atau apa. Pokoknya Case Files juga bakal ada game keduanya itu. Kalau gua nggak salah di tahun baru ya. Itu Behind Doors Close ya kalau gua nggak salah judulnya. Ya semoga aja mereka banyak improve lah ya di game keduanya. Kalau memang ada pembaruan yang dari gameplaynya yang beda dari game pertamanya, mungkin gue bakal mainin game keduanya. Tapi kalau sama cuma nonton dan cuma interact 3 kali ya sorry aja ya. Kayaknya gue cukup deh main game Case Files saja kalau kayak gitu. Oke, kalau gitu ya seperti biasa, kalau kalian suka videonya jangan lupa di like, komen, dan subscribe. Kita ketemu lagi di video-video gameplay lainnya. Sampai jumpa, bye-bye.